Last week, Anthropic was a blacklisted company. The Pentagon branded them a supply chain risk, the same label they use for Huawei and Kaspersky, all because they refused to let the military use Claude for autonomous weapons and mass surveillance. A federal judge just ruled. And the 43-page decision didn't just side with Anthropic, it lit the Pentagon on fire. This is the most important AI ruling of 2026, and it affects every single AI company on the planet. Judge Rita Lin of the Northern District of California granted Anthropic a preliminary injunction, blocking the Trump administration from enforcing its supply chain risk designation. But here's what makes this ruling nuclear. She didn't just say the government was wrong, she called it classic illegal First Amendment retaliation. Direct quote from the ruling. Punishing Anthropic for bringing public scrutiny to the government's contracting position is classic illegal First Amendment retaliation. She went further. She described the blacklisting as an, quote, Orwellian notion that an American company may be branded a potential adversary and saboteur of the U.S. for expressing disagreement with the government. Orwellian. A sitting federal judge used the word Orwellian to describe the Pentagon's actions. That is extraordinary language. The injunction means every federal agency that was ordered to stop using Claude, that order is now blocked. The supply chain risk label, frozen. Anthropic can continue operating normally while the full case proceeds. Here's how we got here. Anthropic had a $200 million contract with the Department of Defense signed in July 2025. The Pentagon wanted unfettered access to Claude across all lawful government purposes. Anthropic's position will support logistics, intelligence analysis, document processing, but we're drawing a line at fully autonomous weapons systems and domestic mass surveillance. The two sides were close to a deal. According to unsealed court filings, the Pentagon's own negotiators said they were nearly aligned on usage terms. Then, it all collapsed. The DoD didn't just walk away from the contract, they escalated to DEFCON 1. They classified Anthropic as a supply chain risk, a designation from Executive Order 13873 designed for foreign adversaries, and issued a directive ordering every federal agency to stop using Claude products immediately. The message was clear. If you won't give us unlimited access, we'll destroy your ability to do business with the government, period. Anthropic sued within 48 hours. This is not just an Anthropic story. This is the first time a federal court has blocked the US government from retaliating against an AI company over safety guardrails. Full stop. Think about what that means. Before this ruling, the playbook was simple. The government says jump, you say how high. If you push back, they can label you a security risk and kill your government business overnight. Judge Lin just broke that playbook. Every AI company in America, OpenAI, Google DeepMind, Meta, Mistral, anyone building frontier AI, now has legal precedent saying you can push back on government overreach without getting nuked. And the First Amendment angle is massive. The ruling specifically says that Anthropic's public criticism of the Pentagon's position was protected speech. The government tried to punish a company for speaking out. The court said that's unconstitutional retaliation. This sets up a constitutional framework for the entire AI industry's relationship with government. AI companies can refuse use cases, they can set safety guardrails, they can go public with their disagreements, and the government cannot retaliate by weaponizing procurement designations. Now, this is a preliminary injunction. The full case still has to be litigated. The government will almost certainly appeal, but the standard for a preliminary injunction is high. Judge Lin had to find that Anthropic is likely to succeed on the merits. She did. She had to find irreparable harm. She did. She had to find the balance of equities favors Anthropic. She did. Translation: the government's case is weak, and the judge isn't being subtle about it. The political implications are enormous.
The Trump administration has been pushing hard for AI deregulation, telling companies to move fast and break things. But here, they tried to punish a company for having too many safety guardrails. The contradiction is glaring. Meanwhile, Congress is watching. Multiple senators from both parties have already cited this ruling in statements about upcoming AI legislation. This case will be referenced in every AI policy debate for the next decade. A federal judge just told the most powerful military in the world, no, you cannot punish an American company for saying, we won't build you unrestrained AI. That's not just a legal ruling. That's a line in the sand for the entire AI industry. The question now isn't whether AI companies can push back on government overreach. The question is whether they will. If you want the full backstory on how the Pentagon blacklisted Anthropic in the first place, check the link in the description for our original breakdown. I'll see you tomorrow.